Millsy, off the grid down under, southwest Western Australia. The new hat. And don't forget to make a comment on that. Don't get too many comments on the hat. What I want to do today is just run you through the garden beds that we've done, the walls, and close that a bit, and also the next project that we're going to look at doing. And also just now I just wanted to introduce you to a new family member. Got Nigel, a little brother. So I'll just show you Nigel's little brother. There's Nigel. Don't know what we would have done without Nigel. Nigel's done all this, dug all this out, carted it over here, and Wendy rammed it, so it's all good. But here's Nigel's little brother, Billy Bobcat. So yeah, been looking around for a while for bobcats. Yeah, did a few auctions, tried to get a few cheap, but you know, it never really come to pass. And then yeah, this thing turned up. Bit of a story behind how I got it. I'll maybe let you know, but yeah, it looked like I wasn't going to get it, and it looked like I was going to get it, and then, you know, picked it up real cheap. It's done a few hours, it's pretty old, but what I'm going to use that for is mainly to mix the earth up here. Nigel did okay, but Bobcat's a bit closer and a bit more nimble around a pile of dirt, and can sort of scrape it up a bit flatter. The bucket's a bit closer to where you operate, and you can see the front of the bucket where Nigel, as you can see, it sticks out the front there a bit on Nigel. You're a little bit far away from the action. So yeah, and as I said, Wendy whacked all this up. So what I've got to do is cover all this in sand soon. When it gets a bit damper, rather than blowing around dry sand, I'll wait till it's all a bit wetter in the winter, and then we'll put that down and then move on with the slab. So there's the finished garden area, veggie garden. So we've ended up finishing the garden beds. Got 4 of the little ones and 2 of the long ones. Don't know if you've seen the previous video. The last video got a few views, actually, a bit more than what I normally get. So yeah, all good. Picked up posts and cyclone wire really cheap at the auction, so we sort of put a cyclone fence around, and then picked up a couple of gates. So I'll just show you the rammed earth sort of all finished there. Show you my last wall. My last wall was probably the best one, and in the end we're doing 3 a day, so we really cranked it along a bit there. So we did these last 3 just here. They were reasonable. And the mix, what we do is we mix enough sort of 2. You do 1, and then you mix up enough for another 1 and mix it into what's left. So by the time you've done it, it's a few hours old, and this one, it sort of went down really well. Yeah, that's probably the best one. You can see, I don't know if you can see it on the angle there, but it sort of bows in and out. There's a fair bit of force when you're ramming the earth, and it's sort of bowing out the formwork that I had there. Had a comment from someone, one of the subscribers, or Thomas, that he's interested in how the rammed earth will hold up with the moisture of the garden beds. We've had a bit of rain, and I don't know if you can see in there's a bit of moisture, and I've been thinking about it. We've had a bit of rain and it didn't really affect it. I could put pavers on the top of these things. I did consider that. I've got pavers 330 by 330. I was thinking of putting those up. That would mitigate the erosion from the rain on top. But we've had a bit of rain, and we're not looking at a big pile of mud anywhere, so I reckon they'll hold up pretty good. I reckon I could get at least 100 years out of them, you know, and maybe even 1,000. I don't know. I don't think they're going to wash away in a hurry somehow. So yeah, we learned the main reason I did it was to learn about the rammed earth, and that's up to they're just 600 high. It's like one of the formworks, and if you're going to build up to a house and you go 3 meters high, or that's 5 of them, or 2.4 on the house. So yeah, this is it. This should keep the parrots out on the top, keep the rabbit out down the bottom, and the kangaroos. They wreak a bit of havoc round here, the bloody rabbits. The first couple of years they didn't do much, but they seem to have found us. The kangaroos, yeah, they wander through and do a bit of damage. So now hopefully we can grow a few veggies for us instead of for them. Now up here we've got this used to be the bathroom, used to have a door on it. It's a couple of years old. This wasn't built to last, you know, 100 years or anything, but we were aware of the white ants around the place, and you know, I don't know if you can see up there of the white ants travelled up this post. It was nailed with those jarrah boards here, and they travelled up the post. They're not really in the post. I think they travelled up the outside of the post there, and then got up there and started eating. Here, there, just there, we had a post for the door going down to the ground there, and they ate that whole post out. They didn't seem to get into this one that the door was swinging on, so they like certain types. So the plan is to rip out, you know, not too hard to rip it down, or scabbed up materials. We're going to build another bathroom over there with those treated pine logs, see if the white ants go for that. We got treated pine square ones are picked up for nothing in the dunny over there, and they don't seem to be eating that, and that's standing up pretty well. So we'll see how we can knock up a smaller bathroom over there, you know, a bit smaller than this, fit the bath and that in there. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do a rammed earth donger here, you know, up to about 10 square metres. I think you're allowed to do without council approval and all that. And the bloke's been out and seen this shed and said, oh, this is all good. So I'm just going to turn that into a rammed earther, and a bit more professional, and yeah, take the rammed earth up 2.4 and test going up high, and also putting in windows and doors in the rammed earth before I move on to the house. Yeah, just like to got a few subscribers, a few extra subscribers. Just like to welcome you all aboard. Yeah, up to about 49 now. That's fantastic. See if we can clock over 50. Don't forget to share and like and subscribe and all that sort of stuff. Enjoy the view, and we'll keep you posted with the progress. I'd love to give you some in-action footage of me doing shit, but yeah, I'm a bit busy doing shit rather than doing the video, so you have to watch the end. So enjoy the day, and we'll catch you.